Welcome back. I'm super excited to be with you today because I'm feeling this really heightened and uplifted creative energy. And that has come as a reward for me from facing my fear, pushing through it, and expanding into new, authentic areas of creativity for me. So it hasn't been easy, but I'm super proud of myself for being in the place I am today. About a year ago, I had the impulse, the motivation, the urge to start oil painting. I had a go. It was shit. I didn't like it. I didn't like anything about it. The paints, the smell, the mess, everything just wasn't for me. And that was after about 6 months of procrastination before I even bought the paints. So I put it all aside, went back to doing something I was more confident at. But recently, the urge showed itself again. It's like, oh, it's back. So I got everything out and had another go. The difference this time is coming from within me. So externally, not much has changed. I did upgrade some things to make my space more oil painting friendly, but the real shift came from within me. I gave myself permission to be a toddler. Now, that might sound stupid, but this shifted my internal inner critic, that constant need for perfection. It just helped me let go of that. Because if you look at toddlers, and I made a point of looking at people with little kids and how they are and how they react, it's like you don't expect them to be able to paint a masterpiece on the first day they're learning to walk, or you know what I mean. So I literally gave myself permission, and I still do. Every morning when I get up, it's like, right, I am a toddler at oil painting. Do not have unrealistic expectations of yourself. You have permission to paint shit. Something shifted. It's like, okay. So that inner perfectionist of me that has held me back my whole life, and especially in my creative life, has been still there, still talking quite loudly, but has been not as powerful because I've given myself permission to create shit. What if it looks bad? You put it in the bin. What if it looks great? It's a nice surprise. But we are all very, very hard on ourselves, and we are brought up in a society to succeed. You know, you must be able to succeed. And you need to fail in order to succeed. So I don't see each of these sessions as failures. I see them as steps that are moving me towards the level of skill that I want to create and have and experience. So I've been showing up for myself every day or every second day. First thing in the morning, and if I've got an early morning work day that day, then I get up an hour early. And it is unleashing in me a life force energy that is just wonderful and magical. Doesn't make my painting wonderful and magical, trust me. It's still pretty average. And some days the experience of it's been so frustrating and so shit. But with oil paints, they actually dry quite differently overnight. So I get up the next morning and it's like, oh, well, I fucked up there, but actually that's not too bad. And sometimes it's looked much better, you know, than I had thought that it was going to. So be kind and gentle to yourself. Talk to yourself like you would a toddler. Like, that's okay, sweetie, have another go. What would happen? Oh, let's try this. Or distract that, you know, that constant inner critic that is talking to you loudly. It's been really helpful to me. I've been trying to find a level of self-care and self-compassion rather than that harsh inner judge that I live with. for the last 10 or so years. And there's been slow improvement in that area. But this toddler thing has just really shifted something within me. So, hopefully, my intent for this video is that that might inspire you to hold space for yourself and your creative expansion, and hold it from that kinder, mothering energy where it's like, okay, I'm not expecting you to paint a masterpiece on the first day. Let's just show up. Let's just practice. Let's just get better. Let's just have a go, make some marks, find out what happens. I've just been talking to my Patreon community, and same theme, but there I go through all the steps that I've taken and share all the extra bits and pieces that I've used in this current journey. So I would love it if you joined us over there in that community. But for now, take the toddler analogy, see if that works for you. Talk to yourself with kindness, with ease, with softness, and hopefully that will push you through your patterns of comfort or stagnancy or resistance or blockage, whatever you'd like to call it, whatever it is you're experiencing, and moving you further into this really beautiful, uplifting feeling of creative expansion. Now, I've just finished the first oil painting after 2 solid weeks of it, I think. It's okay. It's not bad for a first go. Maybe I'll show you in a future video. Maybe I won't. But that's not the point. The point is I'm not basing my feeling of creative joy and upliftedness from the outcome of that painting. It was the process of facing my fear, of showing up, of pushing through, not allowing the bad days, and there were many of them, to stop me from showing up the next day and having another go. Because, I know it sounds a little new agey, but it really is the journey, not the destination. And I'm currently living proof of that. And it is affecting every area of my life. Because I get up super early before I go to work and paint, I walk into my workplace in a more uplifted energy. And I've really noticed it. I'm kinder to people that piss me off or annoy me, because I'm bringing that toddler analogy to myself, which then reflects out into other people. Don't get me wrong, the judgment is still there. It's still my default setting, both to myself and others. But as I remember, just be kind, just be gentle, just let go. If you like to read, I highly recommend you read this wonderful book called Letting Go by David Hawkins. I've read it maybe 20 times, or parts of it 20 times, because I just have to keep going over and over and over it in my mind, but it is really helping me. And the more areas I can actually let go of those perfectionist tendencies in, and that need to control, and that need to be perfect and succeed, everything in my life transforms. And it's particularly satisfying in my creative expression, because that's my soul expression, that really authentic part of you that you want to bring to the world. The world needs your art, as Amy McPhee would say. So from my heart to yours, I really hope that helps, motivates and inspires you. And I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye for now.